Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of December 26. Journey through time of 26 December 2024, Thursday. Today is that is 26 December highlight in history. 1704. Second Battle of Anandpur. In the Second Battle of Anandpur, Aurangzeb's two generals, Wazir Khan and Jabardast Khan, executed two children of Guru Gobind Singh, Zorawar Singh aged 8 and Fateh Singh aged 5 by boarding them alive into a wall. 1709. The opera Agrippina by George Frederick Handel premiered in Venice. 1723. Bach led the first performance of Darju ist Erschienen, der Sohn Gottes BWV 40, first Christmas cantata composed for Leipzig. 1776. American Revolutionary War. In the Battle of Trenton, the Continental Army under General George Washington executes a successful surprise attack and defeats a garrison of Hessian forces serving Great Britain. 1790. Louis XVI of France gives his public assent to civil constitution of the clergy during the French Revolution. 1793. Second Battle of Wissembourg, France defeats Austria. 1799. Henry Lee Hill's eulogy to George Washington in Congress declares him as first in war, first in peace, and first in the hearts of his countrymen. 1805. Austria and France signed the Treaty of Presburg. 1806. Battles of Pultusk and Golymin. Russian forces hold French forces under Napoleon. 1811. A theater fire in Richmond, Virginia kills 72 people, including the Governor of Virginia, George William Smith, and the President of the First National Bank of Virginia, Abraham B. Venable. 1825. Advocates of liberalism in Russia rise up against Caesar Nicholas I in the Decembrist revolt, but are later suppressed. 1843. The discovery of octonions by John T. Graves, who denoted them with a boldface O, was announced to his mathematician friend William Hamilton, discoverer of quaternions, in a letter on this date. 1860. First rules derby is held between Sheffield FC and Hallam FC, the oldest football fixture in the world. 1861. American Civil War. The Trent Affair. Confederate diplomatic envoys James Moody Mason and John Slidell are freed by the United States government, thus easing tensions between the US and the United Kingdom. 1862. American Civil War. The Battle of Chickamauga begins as Union General William T. Sherman starts landing his troops in an attempt to advance on Vicksburg, Mississippi. 1862. Dakota War of 1862, the largest mass hanging in US history, takes place in Mankato, Minnesota, where 38 Native American prisoners are hanged. 1871. Thespis, the first Gilbert and Sullivan collaboration departs. 1898. Marie and Pierre Curie announced the isolation of radium. 1919. Babe Ruth of the Boston Red Sox is sold to the New York Yankees by owner Harry Freese, allegedly establishing the curse of the Bambino superstition. 1926. World premiere of Sibelius' tone poem Tapiola. 1941. US President Franklin D. Roosevelt signs a bill establishing the fourth Thursday in November as Thanksgiving Day in the United States. 1941. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill addresses a joint meeting of the US Congress. 1943. World War II. German warship Scharnhorst is sunk off Norway's North Cape after a battle against major Royal Navy forces. 1944. World War II. George S. Patton's Third Army breaks the encirclement of surrounded US forces of Bastogne, Belgium. 1948, Cardinal Joseph Mainz-Genti is arrested in Hungary and accused of treason and conspiracy. 1948, the last Soviet troops withdrew from North Korea. 1963, The Beatles' "I Want to Hold Your Hand" and "I Saw Her Standing There" are released in the United States, marking the beginning of Beatlemania on an international level. 1966, the first Kwanzaa is celebrated by Maulana Karenga, the chair of Black Studies at California State University, Long Beach. 1968, the Communist Party of the Philippines is established by Jose Maria Sison, taking away from the Partido Comunista ng Philippines. 1930, 1972, Vietnam War. As part of Operation Linebreaker 2, 120 American B-52 Stratofortress bombers attacked Hanoi, including 78 launched from Andersen Air Force Base in Guam, the largest single combat launch in strategic air command history. 1975, Tu-144, the world's first commercial supersonic aircraft surpassing Mach 2, goes into service. 1978, the inaugural Paris-Dakar Rally begins. 1980, witnesses report the first of several sightings of unexplained lights near Rapp Woodbridge in Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk, England, United Kingdom, an incident called Britain's Roswell. 1989, United Express Flight 2415 crashes on approach to the Tri-Cities Airport in Pasco, Washington, killing all six people on board. 1991, the Supreme Soviet of the Soviet Union meets and formally dissolves the Soviet Union, ending the Cold War. 1994, four armed Islamic group hijackers seize control of Air France Flight 8969 when the plane lands at Marseille. A French gendarmerie assaults the team boards the aircraft and kills the hijackers. 1998, Iraq announces its intention to fire upon US and British warplanes that patrol the northern and southern no-fly zones. 1999, the storm Lothar sweeps across Central Europe, killing 137 and causing US $1.3 billion in damage. 2003, the 6.6 megawatt bomb earthquake shakes southeastern Iran with a maximum Mercalli intensity of 9, violent, leaving more than 26,000 dead and 30,000 injured. 2004, the 9.1 to 9.3 megawatt Indian Ocean earthquake shakes northern Sumatra with a maximum Mercalli intensity of 9, violent, one of the largest observed tsunamis. It affected coastal and partially mainland areas of Thailand, India, Sri Lanka, the Maldives, Malaysia, Myanmar, Bangladesh, and Indonesia. Death toll is estimated at 227,898. 2004, Orange Revolution. The final round of election in Ukraine is held under heavy international scrutiny. 2006, two earthquakes in Hengchun, Taiwan measuring 7 and 6.9 on the moment magnitude scale killed two and disrupt telecommunications across Asia. 2012, China opens the world's longest high-speed rail route which links Beijing and Guangzhou. 2015, a violent EF4 tornado hits Garland, Texas, killing 9 and injuring almost 500 others. 2021, three people are killed when a 13-year-old opens fire on civilians at a Texaco convenience store in Garland, Texas. Thank you very much for your patience.